Hi YouTube, it's your girl Tiffany, aka Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka Diamonds. I am here with another one of my videos tonight. I'm going to be discussing a few different things. Actually, this is for Facebook and YouTube because I will be uploading to them both. So whichever you are linked to or subscribed to, then perhaps you will see this video. So tonight's discussion is going to be focused upon fake targeted individuals. Before I get started, as you all can see, I have been wearing my natural hair lately. Look, it is hot outside, a little bit too humid and stuff. I don't have time for the extra, okay? So, if you don't like it, deal with it. I got plenty of haters. Honey, it don't even matter. It is 5:55. Of course, when I am doing this. So you already know the whole shebang. I am deprived of sleep. I have not been asleep since yesterday, last night. I am still up. Perhaps I'll get some rest after this. So I figured it's been a minute since I did a video like this. I've uploaded some things that's been going on in my everyday. It's been kind of busy since like the 4th, and then there was my daughter's birthday right after that, and working, taking care of pets, and doing so many different things. I've been uploading those things so you can see what's been going on. So you know I have not neglected you. However, this will be the first video that I have done in a while as far as like this. So tonight's video is going to be about fake targeted individuals. I am very vigilant. I am naturally intuitive, and naturally highly intuitive and highly empathic. So I have ability to see through people, to see through things and different situations and things. And what I have noticed is this reoccurring events of these targeted individuals. Targeted individuals are very real. There are many of us who are being targeted, stalked, harassed, invaded, violated, illegally, mind you, on a daily basis. This is a very real phenomenon that is going on in this new world order. Excuse me, guys. I'm just trying to make sure that every strand is in place. So anyway, we're going to be talking about fake targeted individuals because I have found that there are many of them online, whether it be Facebook, but there is a lot of them on YouTube. Okay, and these people, they try to walk the walk and talk the talk, and they play pretend like they're targeted individuals, but they are not. They are con artists. They're making a mockery of those of us who are actually targeted individuals. They may try to come up with some idealistic scenario and what they are dealing with or going through, from which they have heard from other people, and they just kind of piggyback off of that to make it seem like that they are experiencing the same things. But these people are very fake and fraudulent and phony. Okay, they are not targeted individuals, and what I have come to realize is that people have been recruited to play pretend like they're targeted individuals, to try to sidetrack the real targeted individuals. So, especially for those of us who are just who have just found out that they are targeted individuals and may begin to research and look up what's happening to them, what's going on, and you run across these people videos. First of all, let me tell you this: if you find somebody who does not have a long history for years upon years of the fact that they have been a target, they are fake, which means that you will run across their site or their page and or their channel and realize that they may either have no videos at all or have very few videos, or the videos that they do have up, they have been uploaded recently. These people have been recruited and assigned to you, and somehow you were triggered to click on their pages, their channels, or whatever, to view their BS, essentially. Okay, these are not real targeted individuals. They are deceiving you. Another another clue that you can find out that these supposed targets are fake, if they are very flashy and flamboyant, meaning I've run across one who is very guys who are very muscular, and then they have videos where they're showing off, they have fancy, really expensive sporty cars, which means that they have a lot of money, and they are on a more higher class elite type of level. They are not real targeted individuals. You have other targeted individuals who seem like that they are very natural, normal, average Joe citizens like you or I. And if you look more into them, they are predominantly trying to promote their music. And whether you are a target or whether you are an awakened individual, you know that any ties with the industry, anybody who is trying to dive into something where they are in collusion with or working with or striving towards being rich or famous or being a part of this industry, they are Decepticons. They are con artists. They are not real targeted individuals. What I have found is people from various different levels. You have different con artists. They are essentially con artists, but many of them proclaim to be targeted individuals. And you have several different ones of them. You have those of them, if you look more into them, they are trying to get into the music industry. So, in between their targeted individuals, they are uploading music. They want you to listen to their music and different things like that. That is solely what they are trying to be promoted for, what they're trying to get an advancement in. You have those who claim to be spiritual advisors. You have those who claim to be life coaches. You have those who claim to be ministers or pastors of some kind. You have uh, different people on various different levels, and each of these individuals, they prey on different groups of people. So the individuals who are more spiritual, you have the spiritualist type of people, you have the life coaches type of people, the motivational speaker type of people. These individuals are in fact sellouts, and they give themselves away because no matter how much they try to hide it, they have to pay their homage to whom they are sold out to. um, um, the fact that they are fake targeted individuals essentially mean that they are sellouts. And what I mean by them being sellouts is they will expose themselves. They have to pay their homage. So if you have an eye to see, and I don't mean with your naked eye, you have to be able to see not only with the naked eye, not only with the third eye, you have to be able to see the inner being of someone. You have to be able to see below the surface, excuse me, of a situation. So these people, people that you see whom are getting paid by YouTube, who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, people who you see who are getting hundreds of thousands of views and likes and comments, people who are getting paid from YouTube or Facebook, people whom are constantly telling you, donate to my Cash App, donate to my PayPal, donate to my Google Pay, go donate to, and in between everything they're saying, they have some type of promotion of what they're promoting, whether it be promoting their music, whether it be promoting their merchandise. Anybody that you any person's page that you go onto and they have merchandise, ridiculous priced merchandise for sale. They may have a t-shirt that's like $50, okay? A regular t-shirt that's $50, okay? They are not only being paid by YouTube, they are being paid themselves through this merchandise, through these products. People that you see whom are promoting other people's business. Hey, buy this product. Hey, use this service. Hey, donate to this. Give me this. Give me that. Let me tell you something. Real targeted individuals are under attack every single day. And those of us who are confident enough to have Facebook pages, we are being blocked at every chance that they get, which means many of us have about 200 or less subscribers. And it's not because we have not deserved or earned more subscribers, it's because that our subscribers are being blocked. When you go on our videos, it'll be like they're only 4 to 10 views per videos. Actually, more people are viewing our videos, but real targeted individuals, our views are being blocked. Our subscribers are being blocked. We do not get paid by YouTube. We do not have promotional deals or endorsement deals with any company or anything like that. Real targeted individuals don't have any of that because we are being sabotaged and set up in every way possible. So the people that you see that have these things, they are in fact con artists. They are in fact fake targeted individuals. They are in fact sellouts. So these are the things that I'm talking about today, in which I have seen. The other clear sign that you are dealing with a fake targeted individual, you are dealing with a sellout, is they have color schemes. Everybody know about the black and white duality. The black and white ties into Freemasonry as well. The satanic powers that be use the black and white symbolism a lot. When you see people in certain color codes and things, they have different subliminal meanings to them. So if they are wearing the black and white symbology, sellout, con artist, fake targeted individual. If you are seeing them wearing the purple or the gold, this also ties into Freemasonry. If you are seeing them in red, this stands for blood sacrifice. If you see them wearing the red and the blue duality, just like they do with the Democrat Republican, just like they do with the Bloods and the Crips, this is all duality. these individuals are sellouts. They are deceiving you. They are con artists. They are trying to get over on you, and you have different ones on various different levels. Believe it or not, you have individuals who are full grown individuals who create kids' content. They have been recruited to groom and program the younger generation of people, anywhere from childhood age to teenage age. Then you have your motivational speakers, you have your life coaches, you have your ministers and your pastors, whom are false prophets. You have those of you who blatantly come out and tell you, hey, I am a targeted individual. And you may think you have found someone who can identify with what you are going through, but in fact, they are lying and deceiving you. You have various different people on various different levels, and who have been recruited and to this psychological operation programming, to mind control you, to make you delusional. It is ultimately an illusion in which they are putting in front of you, to begin with. I have found several different ones of them, and you will also find certain verbiage that is used within their speech. What I mean by certain verbiage, they can be talking about a topic that seems very general to you. You would have to be awakened and in the know to know what which language is. A which language, it sounds like a very simple, regular conversation. However, certain words are being used. They are trigger words, and they coincide with other words. All these words sound regular, as regular as I'm speaking right now, but have totally different meaning to it. So if I was to say, me and such came together and was with each other at some certain destination, you would think I was talking about me and another person met up, and we went together to whatever certain destination. In fact, I may be speaking about me and another person sexually came, climaxed, had an orgasm together, at a certain destination, at a certain. This is what which language is. That was very elaborate, in speaking, but I'm just showing you how regular words can be used. The English language is a cursed language anyway, but I was just giving you an example how regular words can be used and totally mean something else. If I say myself and such were together, you may think me and some other person were together at a certain place, at a certain event or something. I would, in which language, I would in fact mean that me and this person was together sexually with one another. So it's certain words that can be manipulated and used to make you think on the surface that it is one conversation, when in fact I am speaking, or they are speaking about something else entirely, and only people in the know would be able to hear the masked message. Another clear sign that you are dealing with Decepticons, that you are dealing with con artists, that you are dealing with sellouts, that you are dealing with fake targeted individuals, is they have to pay their homage to those of them that they are sold out to. So I have talked about the which language, I have talked about the color codes, I have talked about different things in which that they use and they do and in ways that they speak. Now I'm going to talk about certain signs and symbolisms. If I am doing a video with you and I'm covering one eye, like I'm just talking and I happen to scratch one eye, or say my hair is over my eye like this while I'm talking, and I act like I'm moving my hair out the way, this is clearly the one-eyed symbolism. If while I am talking, you see the shush symbolism. Shh. Be quiet. Don't tell the secrets. That is clearly the shush symbolism. Whether you see it like this, whether you see it like this, no matter how you see it, the mouth being covered is a symbol for the shush symbolism. The rubbing of the chin, the finger at the temple, the scratching of the head, the patting of the head, the rubbing of the head. These are all clear signs and symbolism. The diamond shape, the pyramid shape, the interlocking fingers, the 3 6s, the peace sign, okay, the Playboy bunny sign. These are all different symbolisms. The one hand at the wrist with the other hand either at a fist or hand at a rest, which is usually rested at the lap area. Predominantly while a person is standing. These are clear Masonic symbolisms. Also, the one pants leg up, clear Masonic symbolism. Wearing attire, where the one breast is out, clear Masonic symbolism. The rope or noose around the waist or the neck, clear Masonic symbolism. The digging in the ear, pointing at the ear, clear symbolism. Okay, there's a lot of different things that is either said or done or performed that will clearly identify these people as being sellouts, as being Decepticons or con artists, as being fake targeted individual. And the fact of the matter is you have plenty of people whom are portraying themselves to be targeted individuals. Another way you can clearly tell that they are not targeted individuals is if at the beginning, if when you found their channel or found their videos, you as a target may have clicked onto their videos or found their channel by them at some point talking about them being a target. If you look through their videos and it got to a point where they are no longer speaking about being a targeted individual, or they have made you to believe that somehow they overcame being a target, they are a lie and the truth is not in them. Real targeted individuals know that once you are a target, unfortunately, you are a target for life. Just think about it. Do you honestly think that you can be sabotaged, ruined, illegally invaded, mind, body, and soul, attacked, slandered, ridiculed, judged, blocked, stopped, prevented from employment, red listed, blacklisted, any of these things, isolated, have no family, no friends, no lover, no companion, no spouse, anything? You are walking up and down the street and you are not only being followed and watched, but you have people around you constantly, all day, every day, throwing up hand signs and symbolisms just to invade and violate you. Do you honestly think, if you are a real target and going through this, that one day you are going to wake up and it's going to be like a bad dream that somehow disappeared, and you will just run off into the sunset and live happily ever after? That will not happen. Once you have been deemed a target, when you are a real target, unfortunately, you will be a target for the rest of your life. Now, that does not mean that whatever symptoms that you are enduring, that it will always be at whatever level it is now. Um, it can be at its highest, it can be at its minimum, it can almost cease to exist sometimes, but it does not mean that it goes away. Targeted individuals have some good days and have some bad days. And more often than not, we have some worse days, but it does not go away. And no sooner than you think, oh, today was an okay day. They didn't bother me that much. I didn't go through that much. They want you to feel that way. They have set that up that way. They want you to feel like, oh, they have went away. They're not watching. They're not doing anything, just to catch you off your guard. So you will let down your guards of what you know that you endure and go through every day. I'm sorry, but when you are being attacked with electronic harassment, with electromagnetic frequencies, when you are being hit with militarized weaponry, when your mind is being invaded, when you are constantly deluded with voice to skull, with lucid dreams and things, these things don't just go away one day. Okay, and those of us who are real targeted individuals, we speak on these things. It's the very fake targeted individuals that do not have intimate detail accurately as to what we deal with, what we endure, and what we go through. So, like I said, this was a video on the fake targeted individuals. They are everywhere. I have seen plenty of them. The first sign to know that you are dealing with a fake targeted individual, if you don't catch any other sign, anybody that you come across that have hundreds of thousands to millions of subscribers, viewers, likes, comments, they are not a target. They are a Decepticon. They are a con artist. They are a fake, phony, and fraudulent targeted individual. And they have been recruited to bamboozle you. Just like you have random people following you and watching you and targeting you and harassing you and stalking you in the real world, you have the same thing going on in the cyber world. The Prince of the Air controls it all. It's mind over matter. And you need to have enough common sense to know that not only these things are real, but are actually happening and are actually being done. And this message kind of ties into, I was actually going to do another video entitled YouTube Sellouts, but this actually describes the YouTube sellouts as well. I may come on and do a separate video on the YouTube sellouts, but many of the YouTube sellouts, they may not be, many of them do not portray to be targeted individuals. Every once in a while, you will hear them speak about say Satanism, or you may randomly hear of them speaking about the evil, wicked things that's going on in the government, or going on in the industry, or going on amongst the satanic powers that be. This is all to throw you off, but they are actually, in fact, YouTube sellouts. They are being paid for all the content that they create. They not only they have endorsements, and you know that they are sellouts because you will see them doing certain things. It's also other people that you can tell that they are clearly, they have to do at certain points in time, not only the hand signs and the symbolisms and the color codes and the verbiage and the speech and the different things that they say and do, they have certain rituals they have to do. So, when you see people doing certain things that may seem ironic, like uh, in the tub, that's a ritual. Um, when you see someone, say, taking a milk bath, cereal bath, that's a ritual. Especially if you see someone taking a blood bath. No matter what kind of blood it is, it's a ritual. Um, Certain things that you can clearly identify as being a ritual, it is in fact that. When you see somebody, it's just like right now, whether I put hair extensions in or I wear my real hair, you can clearly tell that you have always seen, you can go back to all of my past video, I have black hair. Um, Even when I wear some add hair to my hair, it's black, or maybe a lightish brownish color or something like. But predominantly it's black. If you see me come on and I have full blown blonde hair, it is a ritual. Okay. When you see people who have a head full of hair and one day they come on and they have shaved all of their hair off, it is a ritual. These are satanic, demonic, Masonic rituals that they are not only triggered but told to do. And they have to do these things when they are set as sellouts. And this clearly identifies them as being not only YouTube sellouts, but many times fake targeted individuals, because they do the same thing. Um, Another thing that you see um, these individuals do, actually, they do, like I said, they do various different things. When it comes to the rituals, it's like all kinds of rituals. Like literally all kinds of rituals. It's kind of iffy. Some of them are pretty simple. It's nothing for them to do online. Other rituals that tie into, say, sex rituals, or tie into sacrifice rituals and things like that. Clearly, you can't do those things online, but those things are done um, as well. Um, but these are things that you clearly see these people doing, and most people just chalk it up to, oh, they got a new style, or oh, they changed their clothes, or oh, they're kind of speaking different, or oh, they're trying something new. No, they're sellouts. And many a times, a lot of these things they're told to do is being forced upon them. It's not necessarily something that they're just thrilled to do or want to do. They're told to do it, and they do as such. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone is doing well and feeling well. I hope everyone listened and paid attention and and took heed to this video. Um, and what I'm speaking on. I'm doing this video in a in the effort to awaken people to the deceptions that's like right before their eyes that most people just kind of look over and have no clue of what they're hearing or what they're seeing. More often than not, we put this blind faith in people that should not be there. Trust and faith within people and different things, it should be earned. Okay, but more often than not, because somebody say that they are rich, or they're powerful, or they're smart, or they're knowledgeable, or they're talented, or they're skilled, or they're um, or celebrity, or they're wealthy, or whenever anybody has some big prominent role, people blindly put trust and faith into them without them earning it. Thus, these people are put in a position where they can manipulate and control your mind. They can lie to you and you would know the difference from them telling you the truth or telling you a lie. And nobody has broken this down to explain to you that these things are happening. So, as I said, I hope you all take heed to this message. Um, as I always say, I hope everyone is doing well and feeling well. As always, I wish everyone peace, love, and light. Um, be careful, because this is a wicked, wicked world in which we live in. There's a lot of satanic, masonic, and demonic things that are happening. And my ultimate goal, my mission is to awaken as many people as possible, no matter how hard I have to work, no matter what it takes or what I have to do. So, I love you all.